Tubes. That's a weird way to start a video. That's weird. Why am I saying tubes? Well, you see, in my beginning to a Neon City, I've had this green tube for like months now, and it looks pretty weird. Why would I build it if it looks weird? Well, this is not just a tube for the aesthetic. This is a tube with function, with class, with sass. And also it's an elevator. You see, we need an elevator because if you couldn't tell, this is underground and we need a way to get up and down. But as of right now, this looks pretty out of place. And today I'm hoping that we'll be able to fix that. But first, Mario Kart. You see, ever since I made this video, people have started stopping me on the street, saying, "Hey, that's the Redstone guy." And that includes the members of the server. Suddenly, everyone seems obsessed with the idea that I am the Redstone guy and that I'm gonna fix everything for them. And they're goddamn right! And Tim, who's working on Mario Kart and Oblivion, is no different. He's asked me to come and make a system for him, for his game. It's my first time going to this place, and I feel like he cut some corners. Now, apart from the occasional skeleton, this place looks incredible on the inside. I can't wait to play this. Oh hey, that's Tim. Hello.
Hey!
I heard you need some help from the Redstone guy.
Oh yes, of course. So I was thinking the starting line should be like around here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You go in a circle like this. So, you know how in Mario Kart there's like a
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So I was thinking maybe you could like have I don't know, blocks like block the drivers from going any further, and then when the race actually starts, you know, the I don't know, blocks go down or something like that.
Okay, do you want the sound effects?
Yes, that would be awesome. I would love that, yes.
I'm not sure how ambitious I'm gonna get with this, but maybe I could even add lights. I don't know, we'll see.
Ooh.
I'll make something work.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna grab some resources and then I'll get to work.
That sounds great.
I'll see you around.
Good luck on your adventures.
You too, my good sir. Just your average Oblivion interaction. I was hoping I'd be able to make a checkerboard flag with carpets along. Now just what the hell's going on here? So as I was saying, I was hoping to be able to make a checkerboard strip along the track where the finish line is. But I quickly realized that if you come in a boat right here and you hit it, you do not move forward, so I'm gonna have to scrap that. So instead, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tear a hole in the lovely track that Tim has made. Now, I'm imagining we're gonna need a line of sticky pistons like this, and some target blocks going across, just like this. And now if we just place in some redstone dust and trigger this, that means that that line of blocks has shot up. Now for the sound effects, we're gonna use note blocks on clay blocks, because that makes this sound. Which I think is pretty close, or at least as close as we're gonna get to the Mario Kart sound. Some redstoning later. T flip-flop in place. Now in the Mario Kart games, the note that plays is an A flat, which is that. Needs to be accurate. Now the fourth note is also an A flat, but it's an octave higher, which means A, B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat. That should be it. Okay, if I've done everything correctly, it should just work. It just works. And then we press this again. There it is. I think I'm the redstone guy, guys. So just as a proof of concept, if I press this button and I get ready, I'm now ready to go around the track. And wow, this is difficult. There's blue ice. I'm Me right. Oh, wait, no, no, I'm swerving. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, okay, yeah. And that's where we'd kind of lap. Before we get on with the video, I just want to say a huge thanks for all the support lately. It's been insane. I've never seen this in my life. And maybe I'm getting a bit ambitious, but it has inspired me to set a goal. You see, I know I sound like I'm 35, but I'm 16, and I go to school. And right now, summer break is about to hit, meaning I can spend a lot more time making videos, making them higher quality, and making a lot more of them. And so I've decided that by the end of August, I want to hit 100 subscribers. Now, seeing as lately my videos have gotten hundreds of views, if literally 10% of you guys watching subscribe right now, I would hit it this instant. So please, just if you're enjoying the video, consider subscribing, because it helps out so much. And it helps me be able to make stuff like this. Anyway. So in order to make this look less out of place, I want to attach a building to it. That was always the plan, but my way of going about this has changed. You see, originally I was going to let the tube go all the way down to the floor and it was going to sit at the ground, but now I'm leaning towards having it end somewhere around here, which means that we need to get rid of some stuff. A lot of obsidian mining later. Bottom removed, and it looks a little bit messy, but we'll get to that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the outline for this thing. I guess it's worth mentioning that while I do have a design idea in mind, it is not fully thought out and ready. So there's going to be some thought process in this one. So I want it to look something like this, leaving a space here for the elevator and for potentially some other stuff, and for the building to have sort of this shape. Now, as for the palette for this thing, I'm imagining some polished blackstone bricks, some cracked deep slate bricks, normal deep slate bricks, and then for some sectioning, we'll throw in a few blast furnaces. This is the look we're going for. These are the first blocks that are going into place. I'm not sure how much this is going to take, but this is a pretty large building, so I'm not sure I'm going to have enough. I'm not entirely sure how spread out I want the gradient to be, because I don't want it to entirely match this building. This building's very dark. I don't want this building to be as dark. So I might switch over to the other blocks pretty soon. I feel like this is on the right track, but I'm out of cracked deep slate, and it takes a while to smelt. So after smelting some more, this is now what we're dealing with. I think this is a good image for the gradient. I want it to be somewhere like this, and then you just use the other block all the way up. I feel like that makes sense. And I know I was talking big game about the sectioning, and that will come. Sectioning will come. I just need to line it up with this, because you see how this is also sectioned? I want the section of the house and the sectioning of the tube to match up. And so I want to extend the house so that I can make it all match. Literally 2 seconds later, and the building has now been extended. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place blast furnaces along this row, and then I'm going to place another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to place another one 7 blocks down, so that it all lines up with this. I want it to be mathematically pleasing. Now I had a few blast furnaces laying around, as one does, and right now, this is what we're working with. It looks a little bit strange right now, but there are a lot of details that I haven't gotten in place. I want to add in windows, maybe a balcony here and there, and obviously it's just gonna stack pretty high up. Not as high as the tube, but a decent portion of the tube's length. Now we need to do the part that I'm scared of, and that's moving the redstone. You see, I tore away all this. This doesn't work anymore because the elevator's gonna stop here and not down there now. This is how we've got it set up. And I need to make it work somehow. And I'm not sure what the plan is gonna be. Luckily, I still have blast furnaces. So, I might place one here. Just trying to line it up with the ones at the bottom. Like that, and that should stop it. So now I need to bring it down and hope that that works. I'm a little bit scared. Okay, here it comes. We're almost down. Is it gonna stop properly? Let's hope. It has stopped. This does look right. It doesn't seem like anything's broken. Gonna add enough floor to help us work this place. I'm gonna fix that later. Now what do we do to get this thing moving again? We're gonna need some redstone wiring here. And then connect it to a button somewhere. I'm not even sure where to put the button. That might be a little bit tricky. Now the powering for this thing is very simple. We simply run a redstone line across that then triggers the observers at the same time, meaning that the elevator can rise. Okay. Don't get mad, but this is my solution. It's terribly ugly, and there's no proper door here yet. And hopefully this will all come together at some point. But for right now, when we press this button, we get elevated. Because that's what elevators do. And that's good enough for right now. This building still needs to stack, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done. But just for getting in and out, this is good enough for right now. But Matthew, the building's not done. Yeah, I know. You think I don't realize? Yes, we are gonna get to this. We are gonna finish this build. But most likely, it's gonna happen on stream. So if you're interested in seeing that, then go check me out. Link in the description. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Matthew, out.